This content is brought to you by BEC Financial Technologies, developing and operating IT for Danish banks.
Yes, welcome Mr. Piotr Sławiński.
Thank you very much for this warm welcome. Okay, my presentation is much less flamboyant than my predecessors. So, first of all, I think we can all agree on one thing, that the internet is broken at the moment. If you disagree, please speak up, because I would like to have this as more of a fireside chat rather than presentation, so feel free. And the broken part is that I don't really like it. I don't really like being on internet nowadays. It used to be different. But now with all the predatory actions taken by the tech bros at the Silicon Valley, it's just like, pushing me away. And with this rant, I would like to begin my presentation. So, why dark forest and why dead internet? So, first of all, the dark forest theory was the answer to Fermi paradox, which, if you remember, is why no one has contacted us, even though the universe is so big. It's because they are quiet. Because universe, like a dark forest, is full of predators, and they would like to, assault or invade any civilizations which would be so dumb to broadcast all signals all over the universe, like we do for the last 100 years. So this theory has been also mentioned, or is more like a building block of the TV series, the Three-Body Problem. I don't know if you recall that TV show and/or books. So you know what's up. And where is the connection between the dark forest and the internet? So there's as you probably know, because many of us are developers and we create the internet, that is full of ads, trackers, and everything, which if you are aware of what's lingering down there, you just don't want to be there. You just don't want to share your data. You want your data to be your own, and not by signing some terms of agreements, you just giving the data away, basically for free. So I don't know if you're old enough to remember the days where you could talk to randoms on IRC chat groups, and even during one session of like 1 hour in internet cafe, you would make friends, right? When was the last time you made friends in 1 hour over the internet, right? So this world is long gone. Right now, it's actually, there's even a risk of not only being a target of some attention economy, being a target of some predatory actions from the creators of the web, but also from other users on the web. Because we've heard many stories, we've seen many stories about someone getting cancelled, for good reasons, but also people being a target of hate speech, hate in general, due to some random fact that they were in a picture of an article which was about some, I don't know, crime, and the journalist was jumping to conclusions, and bada bing, bada boom, you're the target now. And that was completely not your fault. So the same thing can happen with any of your actions, comments like you put on Twitter. Because nowadays the thing about Twitter is to never be the person which Twitter is talking about right now, because that's usually not a good thing. Okay, we've talked about the dark forest. Now let's focus on the dead internet theory. It used to be theory back in the 2014, 2015, which said that those nut jobs with tinfoil hats were stating that majority of the internet is bot actions, bot traffic, and bot generated content. But since the advent of the large language models, is it really a theory? I don't think so, because we have proof that, or at least sourceable material, that, for instance, in 2016, 52% of traffic was created by bots. Good bots and bad bots. Like, crawlers, Google bots, whatever, Baidu Spider, whatever. But also malicious bots like scammers and just pure noise on the social media. Like we've all know, and we've seen discussions, and maybe we were part of a discussion where bots were exchanging comments in an endless loop. Okay, why is it bad, right? It appears that in a attention-driven economy, it's actually profitable to create content which people would like to see, right? That's the work. That's what the social media is all about. Where we have bots there, we have marketing. Oh, that's not displaying? No, sorry. Everything's there. Don't worry. I was just mistaken by this line. So we have clickbait, we have rage bait, and we have noise of all sorts. And actually, how it raises a question. How would you determine if content you are consuming on the web was created by a genuine human or generated by one of the LLMs? You can't, because in a world when you can't really distinguish between content created by a bot or a human, we tend, at least I tend to go to a safe place in the internet, and I guess we all do, consciously or subconsciously. People call it cozy web, because there's this internet map of internet. We have cozy web, we have the old web with all the media and stuff. We have email, we have dark web as well. And cozy web is an archipelago of places or of spaces which we feel currently most comfortable, like newsletters, Substacks, Slacks, chat groups, Discord servers. It's a place where we can easily verify that we truly have an interaction with actual human by simply, I don't know, calling them, meeting them in person, or just we know someone for years, and we know that this account wasn't created like months ago, and it can be, but it's also possible, bots are also on Discord. There's nothing easier to create a bot on Discord. But problem with that, and you've probably seen it on Facebook groups, that those things are not indexed in any way, and they are not searchable, because good luck trying to find something on Facebook group, right? But do you know what was searchable and indexable? Forums. In the good old days, we had those forums. They were indexed. You could find results in Google, which would link directly to a forum. Every car model had a forum of their own. So if you had a problem with your car, certainly there were users who already solved that problem. But now most of them are dead or gone. Every traffic has moved to, almost every traffic has moved to Google Groups. And I don't think that's a good direction at all. All right, so do we have a solution to that problem? I just created it. So right now, we might think that we know how to determine a robot from a human, right? But to be honest, it's no longer the case, at least not for text communication, because bots have long been able to pass the Turing test. So what we could do is to enforce reverse Turing tests. You've already know them, because CAPTCHAs are reverse Turing tests. But we could, I don't know if it's practical, but we should probably enforce them on every kind of communication. Like before every comment post, we should test the user if they are truly human. Because a blue check mark is no longer valid information about this subject. We could also sign the content cryptographically. This would involve some sort of cryptography. But one more thing is to have a personal agent, and by agent I mean the LLM, to do that work for us, because at least for now, bots are leaving traces of in their data. They're leaving traces of crumbs, which you can put together and determine that this appears to be bot. Like not because they started their conversation with as a large language model, blah blah blah. Certainly, yeah. There are more. There are more things which can be which can tell that this is indeed a bot. So, and one last thing I've added at the very last moment is the new internet. New internet is not a new concept. It's originated in the 2010s with people who actually really despise the attention economy and tech bros and ad tech from the very beginning. It's another archipelago of things. It's not a one thing. It's a many thing. It's many things like decentralized web, own your own data, permissionless web, etc. Usually involving blockchain. So Is there more? That's not yet it. I have conclusions. So sorry for this rather dark representation of the current state of things. It's just what I believe is going on right now. And to be honest, I think that the internet, as we know it, is coming to an end. And we, as a developer community, we should actually at least have in mind that in order to ethically build stuff, we need to think about all those things. Do we really want to treat people like matrix batteries, which would just drive the bots to create more stuff, useless stuff, which would just grab the attention and leave nothing else for the user? Okay, thanks, Yudaka. That's all.
Hey, thanks for the great presentation. So I thought to ask your honest opinion, because while you were having this presentation, you were more showing the picture, right? But you were not expressing your opinion. So, and the question is, do you think it's bad that the content is AI generated if you cannot clearly say, is it AI generated or not? Thank you.
Did you get that?
Yep.
Okay.
So, first of all, my opinion is, you can quote me on that, is that there are many actors. Some of them are bad actors. And if you can, in zero time, with very little learning curve, spew out thousands of content, thousands of articles, comments, etc. And if it happens that you are the bad actor and you're trying to, I don't know, impact the public opinion on this thing or the other, I think that is bad, because we are aware that there are bots out there, but we are like 1%, maybe less, of the users, right? That's why in one of the
Definitely
slides,
less, yeah.
in one of the slides, I put super users in parentheses. There are loads of people, users, who are not aware of that. They are like oblivious to this thing, to those things, and they can be controlled easily. And we've seen this. We've seen this with I think the most popular action of such kind was the 2016 election in the USA, which were heavily influenced by bad actors. So, and that was 8 years ago. So what else is going on right now?
So your answer is?
I'm scared, actually.
Uh-huh. I don't blame you. You know, I have a question thank you very much. This is a very important topic. The same as security is an important topic for all of you and for all of us in terms of your code and things that you do. I am into the private LLM model. How many of you think that's a great idea? To have personal LLMs. In other words, all of your information in your company or in your family or in your organization kind of shielded within your own large language model. I think that's an interesting concept. And I have one more idea, and I'm not a developer, so don't let everyone jump down my throat. I'm here for humanity. Is it possible, do you think, that we should say that all material that is generated or created by artificial intelligence, whatever you want to call that, should be watermarked? Do you know what a watermark is? Do you think that that might be a great idea? I do too. And you know what? I think that's possible. To literally, you can see, you know the difference, because if it was created by cryptography, thank you. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. To make sure that anything that has been touched by AI, that you have a sign there that says to you, gives you a sign that this is not completely 100% human products. It's possible to do, yes?
I really hope so.
Can we build it?
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Any other questions for Piotr? Okay, then, once again.
I have one last slide, one last meme.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, meme, I love it. Okay.
Okay, yeah. For in case someone would not really agree with any of my slides or myself.
And then we're going to take a 30-minute break, everyone, okay? 25 minutes, let's say, before our next speaker. Go ahead.
So in case someone would disagree with me, I have like this one, but I do not have the opportunity. So thank you very much for being so kind.
Thank you, Piotr.